Hello guys and welcome to SLS, that is Science Life Sciences. Today I am here with a new topic, that is the cell membrane basics. So let's get started. Before I am starting my video, I request you to watch my video till end as I put something interesting fact in the last of my video. This is the animal kingdom, and the animals including us, we have cells surrounded by the cell membrane. And in case of plant kingdom, the plants have cells that are surrounded by cell wall and cell membrane. So the plants have cell wall and cell membrane, but animals have only the cell membrane, not the cell wall. Suppose this is an animal cell and this is a plant cell. The animal cell is surrounded by the plasma membrane, which is here. This part of the animal cell is called the plasma membrane, the border of the cell, and this part of the plant cell is called the cell walls. This part is called the cell walls, which protects the plasma membrane as well as the inner part of the plant cells. Okay, so now the compositions of the cell membrane. The cell membrane has lipids, proteins, and carbohydrates. The lipid and proteins are the major molecules in the plasma membrane, where the carbohydrates contribute only 5 to 10% in the cell membrane or the plasma membrane. The composition of the cell wall. The cell wall is composed of cellulose, which contributes 40 to 50%, the hemicellulose, that is the 15 to 25% in amount, and the lignins, that is the 20 to 25% in amount. Okay, so suppose this is an animal cell, and if I zoom this part, this rectangular part of the animal cell, then we can see the bilayer, the lipid bilayer of the plasma membrane. This lipid bilayer contains several types of proteins. Some of the proteins are integral membrane proteins that are embedded in the lipid bilayer, and some proteins are surface proteins that are present in the surface of the cell membranes. So the surface proteins are this and this. These three proteins are surface protein, when the red color protein is integral membrane protein. Sometimes the proteins of lipid bilayer is linked with carbohydrates, and these types of proteins are called the glycoproteins. So we can see here the lipid bilayer and the components of lipid bilayer, the integral membrane protein, the surface protein, the glycoprotein, etc. So what can we see from this slide? We can see from this slide that the proteins are linked with carbohydrate are called glycoproteins, where the lipids linked with carbohydrate are called the glycolipids. Okay, so now the cell wall. Suppose this is a plant cell which is surrounded by the cell wall and the cell membrane. If we zoom this part of the plant cell, then we can see the ultrastructure of the cell wall, or the plant cell wall. Okay, so what is here? The middle lamella, the primary cell wall, and the plasma membrane. So you can see here the cell wall, the primary cell wall is sandwiched between the middle lamella and the plasma membrane. You can also see here the soluble proteins in the plasma membrane, as well as the middle lamella portion, as well as the primary cell wall portion, these small ball like structures. And you can see here the hemicellulose, that are the pipe like structure, the green pipe like structure. These are the hemicellulose. The cellulose microfibrils, the bamboo like structure, this is the bamboo like structures are the cellulose microfibrils. And the pectins, that are the rope like structure in yellow color in this picture. The rope like structures are called the pectins. Okay, so now get ready for the extra information. Cells are super efficient packers. Even though they are microscopic, each cell in our body has an estimated 6 to 8 feet of DNA, the genetic information necessary for the directing cellular activities. Thank you guys. If you find this video helpful, then please like, subscribe, and share this video to your nearest ones. Thank you.